pretty white. Welcome to Elaine's house. That's the entrance. Lounge room. Very nice exposed beams. Come downstairs into the kitchen, which is here, and up the stairs. Elaine's room in the attic. No going up there. Bathroom and my room. With snow. Here we are at our Storage King in Bobby Fryer Close, Oxford. It says archiving, excess stock, merchandise, rep samples, pallets, moving house, renovating, decluttering, hobbies, vehicles, and the next point should be, and emergency accommodation. Yeah. Well, this is home. So there's Storage King. I tried to make a funny joke about the sign and my accommodation, but it didn't work. So that's where I stayed, in that huge building, and on closer inspection I'll take it to my accommodation. So as you can see, it's extremely secure. Not much gets past. The first code you put in here. I have my own security gate. Yeah! You walk up to the entrance. Like so. Looks like someone else is doing a delivery of some sort. So much dodgy stuff goes on here. There's always people coming at all sorts of times of night. And now I put my code in here. And it allows me through there. Huge doorway. I come through here, put my code in here. And wait again. And I wait again. No, I don't. I go in. Bugger. Well. There you guys. And that's the hallway. All the way down to the end. Hope my SIM card doesn't run out by the time I get there. Come to my unit, to G24. There's my lock. There's my secret power supply running into the roof. And if we wait a second while I find my keys. Damn, where are my keys? Here they are. You can see my home. Power's still on. Let's walk in and turn the light on. There you have it. Home. Sweet home. And I think we're recording. G'day guys, it's the 5th of the 3rd 2009. I've just landed in the UK for the second time in a couple of months, and this is the headquarters for my new business and also my living quarters for the time being. As you can see, it is a storage shed. That's the door over here, and I'll just give you the tour. We have the power supply, makeshift bed and pallet, the initial sample product, and over here we have the mixing station and living area. I'll probably do more videos later, but you know, we can only grow from here. My aim is within 6 months to have a business premises, 1 staff member, a website accepting orders, and kicking this off the ground. So wish me the best of luck. Thank you, and let's see how we can go. They always say nothing ventured, nothing gained, and all it takes is ambition. And believe me, traveling to the other side of the world to live in a storage cage and set up a company certainly shows that well, if anything, I'm sure I can give it a go. Thanks, bye. Hello, my name's Naaman Joshua Moen. It's the 6th of the 3rd, 2009, and what you're seeing here is the very first headquarters for Naaman, which is also doubling up as my accommodation, as currently I have almost 0 funds. But as I say, all it takes is a bit of determination, and I've got plenty of that. Let's show you around the office. What you're seeing here is where I sleep on a cardboard box. Magazines for night time, mobile shaver in the morning, sleeping bag and some clothes, food for the week, and a trusty kettle for that coffee in the morning. My front door, power supply, and here we have the very first ingredients, which will remain proprietary. And what you have here is the very first batch of Naaman ever to be manufactured. There it is. The very first sample batch in its raw form. Even getting the business to this state has been an extremely rough ride. So far it's cost me my freedom, also potentially my freedom in the future, as well as a number of friends and my partner of 4.5 years who I loved dearly and still love dearly. I believe this company will make a difference, and as it grows I would like you the staff to grow with me. I don't know what else to say at the moment except what else to go but up. I don't think we can be more of a startup than this. But I've always been taught nothing ventured, nothing gained, and let's do this. In 6 months' time, my aim is to have an office, a part-time staff member, and an online website presence selling into at least 4 countries. Let's touch base in 4 to 6 months' time and see where we're at. Until then, I guess that's it. Yeah, whatever. Haven't been on the camera much if you can't tell, and still pretty nervous about it. But I'm 26, have run a couple of companies, I've made some money, I've lost some money, and now it's time to build a business for not just myself, but for the benefit of those around me. Yeah, that's it. Talk to you soon. Hi Talia, it's the 6th of the 3rd 2009, and it's my first night in the storage shed, doubling up as my accommodation, bedroom and warehouse. So yeah, thought I'd just let you know I'm here. Things are going really well and I miss you lots. So yeah, I don't know what else to say at the moment. I'm new to the camera. Over the next couple of days I'm sure I'll get better at it. But yeah, just wanted to know your my thoughts, and I'm not just doing this business for me, I'm doing it for the benefit of everybody around me, first and foremost. So thank you for believing in me, and thank you for sticking by me, and I look forward to showing you that I care and love you by my actions, not my words. And this is the very beginning of it all. So yeah, think about your lots, and I hope by this time you're enjoying your day. Bye for now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's it. I guess I should also give you the tour. My bed, my bedside table, my food supplies, first ever production run of Naaman, clothing area, and front door. All of about 4 meters by 1 and a bit, but this is it, this is the start, and we can only go up from here. Talk to you soon, sweetie. Bye. Hello, it's me, obviously. 6th of the 3rd 2009, my first night in the storage shed, also doubling up as the office for the new business to start with. It's pretty cold, but I've got a sleeping bag and a few jackets, so I should be fine. And yeah, it's been pretty smooth sailing. The trip over here was okay. I'm in Oxford at Storage King in the United Kingdom, and yeah, just want to say hello to you all. Thank you all for supporting me this far, and I'm going to make this happen for my sake and for yours. Let's give you a look around the office, eh? Oh. Well, the bedside table equivalent with my mobile phone, shaver and magazines, suitcase, sleeping bag, trusty noodles, food supplies, the first. The first ever batches of our Never Nap. And it took a long time to get it there. Over here we have the boxes that contain the ingredients, a place to hang my clothes, and more clothing space. But in about a month's time, just here is where my machinery will go. This is where the packaging station will be, and I'll still live down there. So there you have it, and I'll give you the once over again. I just really want to say that I'm going to give this my best shot, and as they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'm not just doing this for the benefit of myself, I'm doing it for the benefit of everybody around me, and if not more so, the benefit of everyone around me. But yeah, let's touch base tomorrow and see what progress I've made. My aim is within 6 months to have an office with a couple of part-time staff members, an online business that's modestly successful, and building my market presence around the world. It's an aim, it's a rather ambitious one, but I've set ambitious aims in the past and I've achieved them. So let's see if we can do it again. Thank you very much for your support, and I guess that's it for now. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Good evening. It's the 7th of the 3rd, 2009. It's my second day in the storage cage, and things have progressed rather well today. As you can see, I finally have carpet, I have my laptop back, an internet connection, and I'm feeling a little bit better today than I was yesterday. Still a long way to go before this business is actually a business, but you know, I'll keep on going. So let's show you around the office. There's been a couple of things change. As I said, sorry, I don't have internet. I have a piece of Mum's lovely cake and a coffee. All my electrical requirements. A bed to sleep on, yay! Over here, we no longer have a box, we have a shelf where I keep all my food, a place to hang my clothes, and of course the same as yesterday. So yeah, it's that's from the other end. As you can see, it's getting better. So today's events were basically running around organising paperwork, getting some diaries and putting some progress plans in place for the first couple of months while I set this business up, and had some really good conversations with some friends and family that were very supportive, and I'll continue on until this business is you know, set up. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've got a lot of photos to send through, and I'll just keep at it. Probably should have more to say than that, but at the moment I don't. So yeah, I'll keep rambling if I keep going on. Oh, one more thing I didn't mention. Check it out. A heater. A beautiful warm heater. How could I forget the heater? So, yep. I have a heater and I'm going okay. And that's all for now. Bye. Hello, it's the 8th of the 3rd, 2009. I am back in the storage shed after a good hour or two of a walk, which was excellent. And yeah, just giving you another update today. I had a progressive day. I found health and fitness class down the road where I can have my shower and do my workouts. I found a printing factory where I can get my labels printed, and I also found that there's quite a fair bit to do around here that doesn't involve money, such as a free putt-putt course, lots of nice parks and places to walk, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. Spent a lot of time on emails, replying to emails, and that's it. I will be getting some more carpet. I found some more around the corner, so I'll get that for later on. And as you can see, I'm in a t-shirt because I've had my fan on, my heater fan on almost all day, and it's kept me really nice and warm. And so yeah, I guess that's it. I'm actually rather comfortable here. I could easily do a month here at the moment, and I don't know what else to say. Got my computer, got my internet, got my carpet, got my health, and yeah, that's all. I will update you later if I can think of anything else, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should think more before I talk, and then I'd actually have something better to say. It's what time is it? It's 6:41 p.m. So I think I'll probably hang here for a couple of hours, do some emails, go for a walk, have a coffee, and then go to bed. I might talk later more. But as you can see, it's pretty uneventful at the moment, being that I'm just in here, so I don't have too much to say. So I'll stop babbling on, and I'll get the CD. I'll put this information onto CD and send it to you. Okay, bye. Hello again. It's 7:30 on the 9th of the 3rd, 2009, and today's been a really good day. It's a Sunday. I got up, went for a walk around town, went to a local church, was on the phone to my brother and sister for quite a while, and today's been a really good day for progress. As you can see behind you, I have finally a coffee table, I have a new lamp, and a seat, which is excellent. So I've got a little bit of an office setup going here now, and at this rate, within 3 months I should be in my own office. Yeah, I also got a blanket, which is excellent, so for the night time, that's great. And in terms of the business, I registered a couple of domain names and did some research on places for packaging, which is good. Got that over and done with. And just finished having noodles and tuna for dinner again after coming back from another walk. And for dessert I have fruitcake and Sainsbury's Belgian milk chocolate. But yeah, besides that, things are getting better. With every day I'm feeling a little bit better, and there's been progress. Tomorrow I get 75 kilos of the initial ingredient delivered, and if that goes well, then tomorrow night should be, another progressive point in the business. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say it's successful. I still am in a storage cage after all. But I'll give you a new tour. So that's the coffee table with the lamp and my new blanket and my sleeping bag and everything I've put under there now. So I sleep here at night time, and I've got a pillow as well, which is fantastic. And if I go the other way, up here I've put a piece of ebony and my vanilla pods for my motivation, and I boxed up all the stuff that was in bags, so it's a lot more neater in here. And still got my heater, so it still keeps me warm. But yep, just did a bit of a tidy up, and I think that's about it. As I said, it's about 7:30. I'm going to stay up on the PC for the next couple of hours and get an early night so I can be out of here before the owners of this storage shed come in at 9 o'clock. And that's all. Thank you once again for your support, and I'll give you an update tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, it's the evening of the 9th of the 3rd, 2009. Today I had a delivery of my special ingredient, which is in these boxes here, to remain nameless, depending on who gets their hands on this CD. That's thanks to my father. He funded that, so thank you, Dad. Really appreciate it. I changed my storage shed around today because I expected somebody to come here and pick up the goods. So in preparation for that, I actually cleaned the whole place up and made it look like a warehouse again. So we'll turn around again. You can see it's just boxed up like, I guess, like a storage shed would be. But yeah, but basically what I'm going to do is have a drink of orange juice, settle in for about 15 minutes, and then turn this place back to how it was yesterday, which was a nice comfortable room for the time being. And I got busted last night sleeping in here. This morning when I had a delivery, they tried to open the door. I was in my underwear when they tried to open the door, and I said, no guys, you can't. I'm in here on a phone call. And it happened to be that I was standing in the cage in my underwear, and the delivery was waiting outside the doors. And they said to me, are you sleeping in there? And I said, no, I got in here at 6:30 this morning. So that was really funny. And then I spent the whole day stressing that they knew that I was sleeping here and would have a really big problem with it. But what actually happened was, by the time I'd gone out, I went into Oxford, I went into the library and spent some time doing my emails there. While I was there, I actually sent this place an email saying, is it okay, not is it okay, but I said, I work extremely long hours and I'm planning on setting up an office in this here storage cage, and from time to time, I may fall asleep, given that I miss the last bus. And he wrote back, I can read between the lines, I understand, just don't put a bed in there. So as long as I don't find the bed, I should be good for a couple more weeks, fingers crossed. And a couple more updates for the day, but I'll give you them later on after I've turned the place back to somewhere comfortable to live. Well, that's all for now. It's about 6 PM UK time, and I'll be back on in about an hour and a half-ish. Okay, bye for now. Good evening again. It's now 9:10 PM, but it didn't take me that long to set up. I have had a shower, done all the usuals, shaved, teeth, and yeah, got my pad set up the way that I like it again, which is great. Basically been spending the last hour just having a bit of a rest because it's been quite a strenuous day. Today I was actually meant to drop off those ingredients to a client and receive a deposit, and I was relying on that deposit to keep me going for the next week. So I guess in the past, when I've planned something and it hasn't happened, I get all, I guess, agitated and annoyed and try to make other ways of things, try to figure out other ways for things to work around that situation, so I can then be at the same result that I wanted to by different means. That's how I really think at the moment. Basically, I've still got the stock, the client's still interested, and I just have to wait until Friday. I have to wait up until Friday. So they may pay me tomorrow, or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Whichever the case, it's okay because I've got plenty of food, a roof over my head, and I'm feeling okay. And it's the first day I've had a setback since I've been here, and it was a little bit emotional at first, but you break that thought pattern down and you think it's no big deal. Here to set up a big business, and in the scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Besides that, been feeling good. Went for a run this morning, and we'll join the gym sometime this week, as soon as I get the money to do so I can shower at the gym, which will be great. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, just finished having a couple of pieces of toast and a can of tuna. I'm going to settle in to a sleeping bag in a minute. Going to have a coffee and a biscuit and a piece of Mum's fruitcake, and that'll do me. But all in all, progress. I actually bought myself a notebook so I could start planning the different aspects of the business and take them out of my head and put them on paper. So that's the plan for tonight before I go to sleep. And I'll give you another update tomorrow, but I'll give you a quick look around the room as well. So nicely set up here. I'll just turn it around. There's the food. There's all the boxes that I've got nothing in at the moment. My trusty heater. Man, I love that heater. And I actually put some cardboard up over the door. So in the night time, the lights not in the corridor outside turn off. But with the cardboard up there, it emits less light into the corridor and makes it less likely people will realise that I'm actually living in here. But that's my day so far. I hope you can still see me. That's my day so far, and yeah, okay. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay. I'll move up there. Good evening, guys. It's the... what day is it? Sorry guys, one sec. It's the Wednesday the 11th. Here in the UK it's around 12:30 midnight, or should I say 12:30 AM. I've been on the computer for the last 4 or 5 hours getting some pre-sales ready for the caffeine tablets, and it's going really well. Had a bit of a emotional day. Had a customer who was meant to pick up some stock, then didn't. Was expecting a rather large deposit for some ingredients. That didn't come through either. So I sat down and I broke down the thoughts and said, look, it'll work out. And a few hours later, of course, they called back, and from that they've come and picked up part of the stock. So I still haven't got any money, but I gave them part of their stock, and I'm hopefully going to pick up some more money by Friday. Joined the gym today so I can shower in the morning. It's been about 8 days since my last shower, so if you want to see something really gross, wet ones. That's been my shower for the last 8 days. I hope this never gets, gets out in front of a large audience. But yeah, so things are going okay. I bought myself some notebooks as well, which is great, so I can do my daily to-dos. And yeah, swimming in the morning will be great, so I can have a shower. Done my daily to-dos. Got some organisation done for the website. And yeah, I'm probably babbling on now because it's rather late at night. I'm sure there was something more I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember it. Oh, I've been camping out in the library a little bit. In the daytime I'm in there on the emails, come back here at night time just so the staff here don't think that I fully live here, although I do at the moment. That's all. Probably more of a progress update in a couple of days. And yeah, thanks for your help. Spoke to my family again today, which was excellent. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, bye. Hi guys, it's 8:33 on Wednesday the 11th of the 3rd. The reason this is going to be a quick one is tonight has been an extremely emotional night for me. I came over here with the impression that me and my long-standing girlfriend were going to be working things out, and tonight, after 4.5 years, she called me off. She called us off, I should say. Told me to move on, and told me to let go of her, and I should assume that she's going to be seeing other people. And given our personal backgrounds, which I won't go into, that's extremely hard for me to take, considering that one of my motivations for being over here was to set up this business and go back to Australia and be like, ta-da, look what I've done, I'm back on track, here's the business, we're fine for the future, I love you and you can have it all. Just because I really wanted to live a life with her. And she's taken the opposite approach of, well, not really, I don't know, that's rude of me, she's a beautiful girl. And I guess I'm just not handling it well at the moment. I was a bit teary. I had a photo of the back of my laptop of her, me and my sister's baby, because I thought that was going to be an image of about 2 years in the future, because I really, really do love her, and I feel that my love for her will be diminished if she sees people between now and when I get back. and I can't explain it more than that. But I really love her. This is an extremely emotional night for me. I don't want to compensate by going and getting some drinks or smokes or anything. I'm just going to sit down, have a bit of a cry, try to gather my thoughts, and continue on with the project that I set over here to do. But really, at this very moment, I don't have much to offer her anyway. I have, let's have a look at this, guys. I have, you know, look at me, look where I'm living. Because of my own stuff ups, I'm here. And I can understand that I'm not exactly a catch at the moment, but I just wish she would have given me 2 more months so I could show her, you know, what I can become in just 2 months. And I hope that I've got some better news in coming days or coming weeks, but at the moment I'm rather depressed and would like to try to not think about the subject much more and focus my attention on business. That's all. Bye. Hi guys, how are you? Sorry, shouldn't scratch my head. It's me again. Today is the 15th of the 3rd. It's 10 to 10 at night. It is a Sunday. I spent most of the weekend coming to terms with what's happened over the last couple of days. Friday I got a bit of a bombshell dropped on me. In my last video I told you that my girlfriend of 4.5 years said that we're off and that she's going to be sleeping with other people, and I need to deal with that and I need to get over it and move on with my life. That was extremely hard in itself, but I could deal with that. But before I came over here, I left her with my business in trust. There's a whole story behind it, which I won't go into detail about, which people who are watching this, the majority of you will already know why she had it in her name. And she now feels it her right to keep that business, and she basically said that she'll give me 10% of my business over 5 years, only the profits and only the customers that are existing, and that she'll keep everything else. She wants to grow it and develop it into something big, and I should move on because what I'm doing over here sounds good and I should be focusing on this. Now, so let's get this straight. In 2 months, the girlfriend who I almost proposed to, or indirectly did propose to, thought was going to be the mother of my children, has now said, I don't love you anymore, and I want to move on with my life. Hurts a hell of a lot, but they're things you can't control. It's life. So I'll get over that. Then she says, I'm going to be sleeping with other people, get over that. Being that we were our first and we've never gone away from that, that's also hard for me to take. But I'm like, okay, fair enough. I can't control what she does with her life. Fair enough, her life, she does what she wants. Yeah, it's going to hurt me. What can I do? So, within the last 2 months, I've come over here to set up this business all by myself. I'm living in a storage shed for circumstances, once again, people on this video would probably know. My girlfriend tells me she doesn't want me in her life anymore. She's going to move on and deal with it, and that she's going to move on rather quickly, and I need to deal with it. And then she sends me an email saying that I can have 10% of my customers' profit, only 10% of my customers' profit to date. She'll run it, she'll grow it, and I get nothing from what she brings to the business. And I should be happy that she's even offering me that. Now, that's something I can control. I don't accept those terms, and it's completely made me an emotional wreck these last 2 days. I haven't been able to continue with my normal business, and those of you watching this video will probably know my past as well, and I don't like when people take advantage of me. So I thought about the best solution, and I went to church. I went to church tonight, and it gave me a calmer heart and gave me a new perspective on the situation, and that, yeah, she was my girlfriend and I've obviously caused her pain, and she feels this her way of getting back at me. And I'm not saying I'll let it go, Naaman, you know, let it go, but I'm saying deal with it properly. regardless of what she feels of me, I still love her. And, you know, basically I'm going to do what I can to make the situation right. And I believe that she put in effort, and I'm going to offer her a better percentage than what she thinks she's going to be offered for the business, for her to maintain it. And everyone I've spoken to, family and friends, everyone in my life says that what I'm offering her is an extremely good deal. Once again, I won't go into it on the video. Actually, I will go into it. It's my video. You know, she ran my business for 13 months that I was in jail. Now, in that 13 months, she was paid 50% of profit of the business for doing what would have amounted to maybe 1 full day's worth of work a week. And she earned quite a fair bit of money out of that. And when I came out of jail, I took back over ownership of that business and maintained it. And stuffed up a little bit, and she partly saved it. And for that, I'm grateful, but doesn't mean I'm going to give up an asset that took me 8 years to build? No. Does it deserve financial remuneration? Yes. Is it worth 90% of my business? No. So I've come to the conclusion that regardless of how we are in a relationship, she is a fantastic businesswoman, and she knows how to make money, I think. She knows how to maintain it anyway. And I'm offering her 50% of my Australian business. And I'll grow the UK side of it, she can manage the Australian side, and we go straight down the line 50-50. I haven't sent that email yet, I was just getting some further advice, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think that's something that I think I'm willing to part with. It's very, very hard for me to do that, but I don't want to be a greedy person, and I think those who know me would know that that is not a greedy option. Keeping 50% of something I set up and giving away 50% to someone that maintained it while I couldn't is very fair. My gut instinct is that her new personality that she's now developed, she will say no to this offer because she wants control of it. And she said to me indirectly that if I don't accept her offer, she doesn't have to give anything back anyway because it's in her name. And that hurt, and I think she knows the sort of person I am, and that I wouldn't take that lightly. So basically I'm giving her this option to accept what is an extremely generous offer so that we can continue together in business, because I want her in my business world and I know she wants me in her business world. So I'm going to send off this email. I believe she won't accept it, and if she does, well, I'll cross that bridge in tomorrow's video. But I don't think she will accept it, and that's been a huge issue for me to deal with. Family say don't give it to her, don't give it to her. But I feel that I would like to make that offer to her, so at least I have been known to make the offer. On top of that today, let's put all that aside, okay, put that in a box, put it up on the shelf. Done. Besides that today, I was meant to be receiving a £6,000 deposit for a product I've already given to someone, and I was relying on that money heavily to fund the next step in the business, which is the machinery. That hasn't come through yet either. I've tried to call those guys today and all their phones are off. So that's another blow. So today I've had my girlfriend try to take my business off me, out of the box for a minute, and clients not paying me for product that I actually really was relying on the money to continue this process. So at the moment, as it stands, I'm taking a deep breath. I'm not sure what to do next. I've been talking to my family. Dad said it's okay, we'll put something in place, we'll see if we can get you some money to get your machinery. And it's just been a very awkward day. Having what I am, my vanilla business, being taken out from under me, and at the same time not being paid to progress a new business is very hard. But I'm going to reflect for 10 minutes. I'm going to thank God that I have my health, that I have friends and family, and yeah, I'm in a storage shed in incredibly unideal situations, and people know what those situations are. But besides that, I'm here, and I'm going to keep going. You know, this is what life is about. Seeing these hard times and continuing on. So let's do that. Thank you all for your help. I'll stop rambling on now, but tonight I really need to get that off my chest because it was really hard for me. And yeah, I also want, I need to admit that, right now, I'm where I am. I'm living off noodles and tuna that I'm buying with very minimal funds. But I owe it all to my father and my mother. My mother and father have supported me through this, and although they have less than no money, they're still scraping together the tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of money that they can possibly get from their friends to keep me going over here. And that's what love is. And I need to give my family some more respect for what they've done for me in this world. And I say it today on the 15th of the 3rd, that when this business becomes a success, my family and my friends will be looked after. And they always say to me, Naaman, fix yourself up first, and I will. I'll fix myself up first, and then I'm helping them back, because they're my life. And I love them dearly. And nothing would be possible right now. What I'm doing right now would not be possible without the love and the dedication of my mother and my father, my sister, my beautiful younger brother, who's almost a father, and my friends and my family. I have the best friends in the world. They know who they are. Maybe they won't want to be mentioned to you. If they do, believe me, they'll get mentioned later on. But those who've stuck by me through thick and thin, and through problem after problem, and disappointment after disappointment, I'm going to make things right for them, because I love them too. And that's all I can say right now. But thank you for your time. Bye bye. Hi guys, it's 8 o'clock, 17th of the 3rd, 2009. Today was as stressful as yesterday and the day before. I didn't do a video yesterday because yesterday morning I was promised that £6,000 deposit, and I thought I'd like to put that in the video at the end of the day. That would be great. And that didn't come through, and then they offered me again today that they were going to pay me the £6,000 today, and that didn't come through either. They've said they're not going to be able to get it ready until next Tuesday, which is really quite hard considering my predicament, and I really took that rather well. I could handle that, but it was still very hard. And then my ex-girlfriend wanted to keep 90% of my vanilla business and give me 10% over 5 years. I wrote back with an offer of a 55-45 split. I own 55, she owns 45, as in equity, and a 50-50 profit split, straight down the middle. Equal work, equal money. And she wrote back saying, I'm really sick, this stress is killing me. No, I don't want to do business with you. No, there's no deal. I renege on my last deal, and when I've been paid for this, I'll put it all back in your name, and that'll be that. And in saying that, what she's in effect saying is she's now going to go into competition against me, which is very hard. Very hard for me to take on top of everything else that's happened this last 2 days. So not only is she not accepting my offer, she's giving everything back and then going into competition against me. That's really, really hard to take. I wrote her an email explaining my feelings towards her and what she's done for my life, and how I think it's unfair that she'd do something like that. I'll just wait and see. Putting all that aside, again, I'm doing my best to get on with this business, but it's extremely hard to do so with no capital. I've got the customers, but I don't have the product. And I've got this little note thing here, do it for others, do it for yourself, do it for your future, keep the vision going, and health is 80% diet. Now, when I went to the gym the last 2 times, when I really made an effort at the gym, it was for Talia. I wanted to be in the best possible shape I could be for her, and I did it really well. I went to go to the gym tonight and I lost all motivation. I walked in there and thought I've got to do it anyway, and then they told me it's a ladies' night. So bloody women screw me all over. So I didn't even want to go to the gym. I get there and they go, you can't come, it's a ladies' night. So I've come back here, gonna make myself a coffee, do some more stuff on the computer and plan my day tomorrow. I don't have any good updates at the moment, but I do have my health. I did do my shopping yesterday, which I'll show you. So there we go. I've got enough food and milk and supplies for the week, and fingers crossed I get paid on Tuesday or before. But until then, let's just hope that at the end of these videos there's actually a good outcome. There's not just a good outcome for me, but for my family, especially my dad and my mum and my younger brother as well, because he needs a lot more support emotionally than I do at the moment. I've got my video. I don't think he has the same support system that I do. That doesn't make sense, does it? What I mean is, this is my way of venting. I'm not sure what his is. So I'll keep it going, guys, and I really hope that sometime soon I have some better news for you guys, whoever it is that's actually going to watch this video, if anyone. Okay, bye. Hi guys, a little bit more relaxed tonight. It's Saturday 21st of the 3rd, 8:50 PM. I've had a pretty busy couple of days. I didn't do an update yesterday or the day before because I was waiting until I had something to update you on, really. What's happened in the last 2 days? Well, in my last clip I was extremely emotional because my ex-girlfriend was trying to take away my business, and I basically threw in the towel with that one after a number of phone calls, a number of consultations with friends, and a number of incredibly crazy mental moments. I said, look, you know, she wants it, she can have it. So I've passed on my entire business of the last 7 years to my ex-girlfriend, who will now hopefully run it and grow it, and I gave it to her for absolutely nothing. She is my first love, and you know, if it makes her happy, she can have it. As you can tell, I'm still pretty emotional about that, but we'll just see how things go. In the time being, I'm obviously going to be more focused on my project here, now that I have nothing to go back to at all. So I spent yesterday and the day before listing stuff on eBay. Basically listing the first few products on eBay. Where are they? Might as well show you. Here we are. Where are they? Yeah. This is the very beginning of Nevernap. Here they are. We're gonna take over NoDoz. We're gonna take over Pro Plus, and in my opinion, within 3 years, Bayer Pharmaceuticals want to buy me out. And yep, right now I'm sitting in a storage shed with $14 in my account, and I'm really hoping that on Tuesday I get some money so I can pay for my storage shed. How ironic. But yeah, so this is the product. You know, little blue tablets. One of these keeps you awake for about 7 hours. I'm not going to tell you what the ingredients are because it's secret. But so far they've worked, and I didn't sleep last night much, so it must be good. And I put them on eBay and I sold them. Yay! My first official orders. Here we have the first 6 orders to various people around the UK. So I put one of these in an envelope and posted off. They're paying $1.20 Australian per tablet on eBay, and they cost me 2 cents each to make. Now that's a pretty good margin. It's probably the best margin I've made ever. But yeah, really happy about that. So Just going to have to see. Obviously the costs go up when you spend more money on marketing and promotion, and when you have a warehouse and you have staff. That's where the costs are going to be. But the actual product itself doesn't cost that much to make. And I hope this video never gets to my competitors, if I ever have any, because, you know, buying it for 2 cents and selling it for $1.20 is great. So yeah, that was that. I also did some development on the packaging. An absolute breakthrough. I've decided to put 8 tablets in a container and then sell them in tubes. So like nightclubs and shops, etc., will have it in tube form, and they'll take a little lip balm size container out which will contain 8 tablets. And the way that I've got them placed in the container itself is rather novel, and that just came to me while I was sitting here on the computer today. So I think I'm going to at least try that one out for now. What else happened? Distribution as well. I don't want to be sitting, when I set up this business, I don't want to be sitting here, you know, cutting and pasting orders and, you know, labeling every order I send out myself with my previous businesses. So I thought I'd try to make it as professional as I can from the very start. So I've got a company in America and a company here in the UK that will post them out on my behalf. So basically when an order comes through and it's confirmed that I've been paid, they get sent a carbon copy of that, and then they send it out to my customer as if it was sent from me. So I physically don't have to touch my stock, which is absolutely fantastic. And in 6 months' time, when we're doing these videos and I'm in my office, hopefully, you know, you can see that it all actually came to fruition. Was extremely lonely last night. I haven't actually really spoken to anyone for about 2 weeks, besides hello to the bus driver and of course the family on the phone. I don't talk to many people here because there's no one to talk to here. My neighbours are furniture and boxes, so I am in a storage shed, for crying out loud. But I thought about going out to a pub and having a few beers and meeting people, but then I said to myself, a few beers costs money. A few games of pool cost money. And with $14 in my account, and having just had my staple for the week, which is tuna and noodles, I said to myself, rest at home, read a book, and focus on tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. All things aside, the fact that my girlfriend's left me, she basically ransacked my business from me, my opinion. I hope she doesn't look at this later, if we ever get back together, and think, how dare you say I ransacked it. But basically, yeah, after having a week of my girlfriend take away my business, still haven't been paid the deposit. I'm waiting for a £6,000 deposit, which is meant to be paid on Tuesday, and I'll cross my fingers and my toes that they pay that, because that's the catalyst to really progress things quickly. I'm not going to say it would stop me if I don't get paid, but it's definitely the catalyst to make things go quicker than what they are at the moment. Spoke with my father and mother today on the phone. That was excellent. Just keeping in touch with them. Little brother, you know, I love him lots too. Hope I get to talk to him soon. And I spoke to my sister for quite a long time yesterday, which was great. What else can I say? That's it. I went to the gym. Been going to the gym. Been going to the gym every day. Feeling that's definitely good. A regular showers are great. And I'll keep wobbling on if I say anything else. So that'll be it for now. But the main points are almost decide. Oh, sorry. That's the other thing. I was going to blister pack my product, so you know it comes like Panadol does. And I contacted a company in Cambridge to get that done, and they quoted me 75 pence per blister. That's about $1.70 Australian at the moment. So $1.70 Australian just for the blister packaging. You know, they've got to be kidding me. I could ship it to India, get it manufactured there, packaged and shipped back here for less than half that price. So I think I'll have to do a little bit more research on who I choose for my packaging. That's if I do go down that path. But I thought that was amazing. Amazingly expensive. And yep, that's it. I'm really tired. So just really mentally and emotionally tired at the moment as well. I'm hoping next week they pay me, I get my machine, I can start production properly and be in a better headspace as well. been praying a lot, which is good. I still don't know whether I'm a Christian or not. I know I'm a Christian, but you know, I only ever seem to turn to it when I'm like this. I really should thank God in the good and the bad times. But yeah, that's it. My first 6 orders, things are progressing. Feeling comfortable. Got a roof over my head, a full stomach, and progress was made. So that's all for now. Bye. It's Wednesday the 25th of the 3rd. I was up early this morning. I got up at 6 o'clock and went to the gym, and just thought I might take a bus around town and see what's new, considering I've never been on a bus ride except from my storage shed to the city and back. So why not have a look around Oxford and yeah, look around Oxford. So this is the bus. Next to some huge university. Pretty much empty at the moment, but when I see something exciting, I'll continue recording. Bye. Hi guys. The last video I gave you didn't get me far because after I started it, it was actually the last stop on the bus route. So now I'm on a bus on the way out to Kidlington, which is where Richard Branson lives. So I'll give you some more filming when I'm there. And once again, here's the bus. Ugh. Nice little garden of some sort. And to Kidlington, here we come. Huge properties along this road. I think I'm in the rich area of Oxford. They all look the same, don't they? Kidlington Shopping Centre. Marks and Spencer. Not really that interesting, is it? Just lots of houses. Check out the speed camera coming up. They're everywhere. Guess that'll do it for the moment. Nothing that interesting. Just out past main shops. Can't really see past all the trees, can you? It's very nice and green. Hi guys, it's me. It's 4:45 a.m. on Monday the 30th of the 3rd, 2009, and it's been 7 days since my last confession. Sorry, no, I had to do that. No, it's been a little while since I spoke to you guys last, or did my little video recording. Reason is I've been really emotional, blah blah blah, girlfriend thing, blah blah blah, and focusing my time on the business more so. And basically, the first thing was the £6,000 delivery that I was relying upon didn't come. Sorry, the £6,000 deposit that was meant to come on Tuesday of this week didn't come. Tuesday last week, sorry, didn't come, and that really shattered me because I'd already given them the product. So I didn't get £6,000 for that, and I was going to be getting a further £21,000. So there goes £27,000 straight out the window. So I had to improvise because I got down to £8. I have £8 left in my pocket. I went to the supermarket and I'm deciding, do I buy the £1 loaf of bread or the £1.50 loaf of bread because it's got more seeds in it. It's probably better for my health. And yeah, it did get that bad. So when I had my last machine, I pumped out a few thousand tablets like these ones here, and had a whole box of them there. And with no other option, I decided to start selling them on eBay, and they cost me a very small amount each per unit, and I put them up on eBay UK and sold 70 packages. So yeah, I sold them for about £5 for a pack of 6, and I was selling really well. I've got a feedback 100% positive of 25, and these are my orders to go out tomorrow. So it's done a couple of things. It's definitely confirmed my faith in my product, that I no longer just think it's going to work. Other people take it, like it, and want to buy more, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Really, it's all good me saying it's going to make money, but it really makes, it sort of makes things a little bit more, you know, yes, it's going to happen when people shell out money for your product. And that's what's happened on 72 occasions in the last week and a half, and that money is going towards food and paying for this place here. I know it's only a storage shed, not much has changed. Got myself a clock, check it out, I got myself a clock. Completely random, but believe me, a big achievement. Mum's suggestion to get a clock. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, haven't worked things out with Talia. Basically said she could have the business. I love her that much that I don't want to fight about it. If she wants it and she wants to make it work, she can have it. And she deserves it. It's not just me giving it to her. There'd be nothing to fight over if she hadn't done what she did anyway. And I need to come to terms with that she's a magnificent woman who saved my ass. And I love her dearly for it. And at the very least, I can at least let her keep the asset that she reincarnated. So, you know, I love her and it's hers now. Suburban Traders is officially hers. It still hurts. What else? A couple of things. This week, I have an order for 25,000 tablets, and they're going to pay me £8,000. And he's been calling me, so I think that's more of a definite sale, because I'm not giving him the product until I've got the cash. So that's going to be good. That'll get some money back to Daddy and Mummy for all the efforts they've put in, and probably just pays for like my airfares and the machine. But the machine is in Germany at the moment, in Frankfurt, and the pill press should be here in 2 days' time. So as soon as it lands, I can set it up down the other end of this place and start pumping out my tablets for the first order. And sorry, yes, I am sitting here in my underwear. I know it's gross, but you know, I can't be bothered getting dressed. Here is the first batch. This here is my proprietary. Hi guys, it's Tuesday the 31st of the 3rd. It's 2:22 p.m. in the afternoon, and as you can see, I'm standing in my storage shed with stuff all over the floor. Look at all that mess. And the reason I've moved everything up this end is because the machine has arrived. There we go. So I'm extremely excited. I am in the time right now, sorry I can't even get my words properly, my words straight. Right now I'm tidying up the room to make room for that, and I'm going to pull apart the crate and photograph the actual unit when it's all up. So things are looking good. There's the unit and I can start production. So yeah, this is the start of it. Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much for funding the purchase of the machine. And Mum, thank you so much for your funding of the purchasing of the machine. And thank you for everyone for getting me this far. It is the start. I feel it's going to only go up from here. And I'm going to start the machine in a few hours and get it going. So I'm happy. Talk to you soon. Hi guys, it's 7 AM on the 1st of the 4th. Wow, 1st of April. 1st of the 4th, 2009. It's I've been up since about 11 PM last night because, as you know, the machine arrived. But what happened is the battery pack was all broken. So you can't tell, but I've spent the last 4 hours gluing that all back together to get it to work. And you can see the place is in quite a bit of a mess. Stuff is everywhere. But I'm about to turn it on and pump out the very first tablets that this machine's made. So I'm going to turn it on and you can watch them come out. Yay! Oh, I guess it helps if I plug it in. There we go. And here we go. Here we have really nice solid tablets. So they're still a little bit dusty, but that's the idea. Yay! I am extremely happy right now, but because it is 7 AM there's a lot of people out there, so I'm just being rather quiet in my talking. But yeah, that's the first production run of Naaman ever made. The tablets I make are going to be a different size, etc. But the machine works. I'm very, very happy. And I don't think I'm going to sleep all day. Yeah! Yeah! Better be quiet, but yeah, I'm very happy. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. This could be one of the homes and the start of the business. Hi guys, it's me. This could be it. I'm very confident that this is going to be the new home of Naaman and the business. It's definitely an upgrade from the storage shed I'm in at the moment, and I'll give you a good look around in a minute. But here's the view. Amazing greenery. Really nice area. Secure enough, carpeted, and lots of power plugs. So I like it. I'll just wait for the agent to come, and yeah, if I like it, I think this is going to be it. Just show you the entrance. We have the entrance, like so, and the yeah, fantastic. I'm here again. The longer I'm staying here, the more I'm falling in love with it. So if I can get one of those units at the back carpeted for the same price as one of these front ones, I'll definitely take it. There's the back side, and one of those two back ones as well. Give you a run around to the area again. But yeah, that's a little rundown of this. It's a floor space. Nah, not going to be able to do it. Well, you can probably see now the floor space, it's carpeted, which is great. Nice big double doors. Lights are good with light. Really?
Yeah.
Far out. Should we do it? Random ducks in a back street. Huh. Hello, it's Thursday the 14th of the 5th, so it's already 5 months into the year now, and I thought I'd give you an update because it's probably been 2-3 weeks since the last one. A fair bit's changed since we last spoke. I've had a machine in, I've got some product up, the website's up and running, and things are much better than they were 2 months ago. So long story short, I've had the machine in, I've made about a couple thousand tablets of every design that I had, put the website up. The website is averaging between 300 to 500 US a day profit, which is okay. The problem is the product isn't strong enough. The strength of the product isn't strong enough. So I had a large customer in Jersey who ordered 10,000 tablets and he paid £8,000. So that was $16,000 straight back home, which was great. It took me 2 days to make the mix, and then it took 2 days to make the tablets and 3 days to literally hand pack. I'll show you. See, these little containers here hold 50 tablets, and if you just pour the tablets in a hurry, what happens is there's too many gaps and you only fit like 30 tablets. So to make sure each container has the right amount of tablets, I had to physically take these tablets and, one sec, if I could open the packet, there we go, and physically actually, like, if you can see that, physically, you know, I'll show you. So now in there, if you can see that, there's one layer of flat tablets. I had to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to do that 5 times per container, and then multiply that by 10,000 tablets. So it took literally 48 hours of solid packing with the 4 hours sleep for sleeping to get it done. But I got his order out and I haven't heard back from him. I heard back when he got it. He said thank you and he's happy. So that's another order out of the way, which is fantastic. What else has happened? I've been working pretty much 19-hour days with a 2-hour break for food and a 3-hour break for sleep. I know that's really bad and blah blah blah, but if I ever get tired, I just have a tablet. I just got back from the gym. I've restarted going to the gym again. I'm going to get super fit, and I'm going to go back in a much better mental, physical and emotional state than when I left. I've upgraded my shed, so I'm no longer in the small 17 square foot one or whatever it was. I've got about 3 meters by 4 meters, and I'll show you. If you can see, that's the shelving where everything goes. It's the food, cooking oils, that's the shelving, there's the desk, and all those black tubs are colourings. There's a pallet the machine was sitting on until I decided to get it fixed. And then here we have the protein for me to get big again. So I'll come back around this way quickly. That's where I sit, and on the floor there is where I sleep, and there's my sleeping bag and my pillow. And there's my groceries, which I still haven't put away from 2 days ago. So it's been very, very, very busy. I've got about 20 more orders I have to post out, and as soon as I get my next machine that's not broken, that should be here in about a week and a half, and then I can do my main batch of product. As you can see, over in these tubs in the corner, I've got 1, 2, 3, and then here 4, and that big bag there 5. I've got 5 huge bags of powders to turn into tablets. So I have enough product to make about 100,000 tablets, which will take me about a week solid to make. But once I've made them, then I can just pay someone else to package them, put them on a shelf, label them, drop them off to the distribution centre, and they can fulfill the orders on my behalf, and I can come back to Australia and see my younger brother and his girlfriend have their child, because that's the aim. My family's been a massive, massive support while I've been over here. I would not have made it without them. I would not have been able to survive without them. Physically, financially, even food. I wouldn't have had money for food without them. But they believed in me, and I really knew that this product would take off. It was just a matter of being in a country that allowed me to manufacture it, and also being in a country where the market's much bigger than Australia. And the other success has been that I've shipped orders to Australia. I shipped an order of 300 tablets to Australia. Customs got it, they opened it, they checked it, they passed it on to the customer. He then ordered 2,000 tablets, which I just sent out yesterday. Once he receives that, he says he's going to order 10,000 tablets a month, minimum. So, and the guy in Jersey said the same thing, but he wants it weekly. So I've got a guy in Jersey who wants 10,000 tablets a week, and a guy in Melbourne who wants 10,000 tablets a month. Those 2 orders alone are worth about $500,000 a year to me. Dollars. Would it be pounds? No, dollars. Aussie dollars. 250,000 pounds. Yeah. So I can prepare all of that in the next coming weeks. But I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm back on track and things are great, because, you know, I'm still living in a storage shed. I'm still building my clients, and I'm still packing my own stock. And I don't want this business to be another vanilla bean business or another Suburban Traders, where it requires my time working in the business rather than on it. So I've got all the systems in place, so when it's up and running, I can basically allocate the jobs to other companies to do on my behalf, and I can be anywhere in the world setting up my next business while having this one go on. And that's the aim. So, excuse me, phone call. Yes, hello. Hi Oz, how are you? Oh, okay, no worries. Yep. Yeah, no worries. Is it walking distance or cab distance from Kukui? Oh, walking distance. Alright, well if you just want to give me the address, I'll just find it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Go down George Street. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's I'll find. I'm sure I'll find it. What's the name of it? Rouse. Rauls. Raouls. No worries. I'll be able to find it. Excellent. See you soon. Bye. Another good thing that's happened since I've been, the last couple of weeks, I've tried to be a little bit more social. I've said, look, I've got to get out, I've got to meet people, I've got to move on with life. And that was a girl that I used to work with at Kukui. She's invited me out for drinks tonight. So yeah, I'll go out for a couple of drinks. I'll fix up my hair. Lucky I just had a shower. It's my first shower in 4 days. I had before. I won't tell her that. So I've had a shower, I've had a shave. I'm going to wear that shirt that's on the floor over there behind the heater. I'll be wearing that shirt, but it doesn't matter because I'll wear a jumper over the top and it'll be sweet. So I'm going to go out and have a few drinks. I'm going to spend £15 maximum and I'm just going to enjoy my night, my Thursday night. I just want to say once again, I love my family, my friends. My mum and my dad have been a massive support, and I want them to know that I'm never going to forget what's happened this last couple of months. People say sometimes you need a piece of humble pie. Well, I think I ate the pie, bought the cake shop, and then bought the franchise, and then went international. I definitely know what it's like to have nothing, and I know what it's like to have a massive amount of money. And in the last 3 weeks, I've sent Dad $32,000. So this month I made $32,000 Australian profit. I sent it back to him, all of it back. And it's only the tip of the iceberg. So if I can do this right, keep on track, all my debts should be paid off by the end of the year. The business, the assets of the business, the machinery, the production, the IP, the trademarks will all be paid for. And I'll have a business that runs without me. That's all I have to say right now. I'm also going to go to church on Sunday. Dad's been asking me to go for months. I didn't because I just wasn't in a frame of mind to be told that I need religion in my life. And I still don't know whether I do or not. But look, I'll go to church, I'll say g'day and I'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a huge update from me, but that's my update. Give it a week or so, I'll give you another update. My plan for tonight was to tidy up this space, but I will tidy it up at a later stage. So, the synopsis, or the shorter version is, business is on track, customers buying the stock, a new machine coming in which will work better, got all my ingredients and binders to go, I've sent Dad back money, I've given a little bit off my other debts, life's on track. And nothing ventured, nothing gained. I wouldn't have been sleeping on the floor in a storage shed for 3.5, 4 months if I didn't believe in what I was doing. And I've lost my mind, I've found my mind, and I'm on track now. So let's do this. Bye. Hi guys, it's the 24th of the 5th at 6 AM. It's been a while since I did my last video. The reason being, I don't know, I've just been in a different mindset. The business is going okay. Everything on that front is okay, but I guess I've just been really, really lonely. Yeah, and not quite sure how to overcome it yet. So I'm generally getting up at about 4 in the morning, going to bed the next day at 1 AM, so I'm on about 3 hours sleep a night at the moment. And it's for no particular reason. If anything, I should be more relaxed now because the business has some legs. But it's just been, it's been really lonely. I've been out with some friends for a few beers yesterday and went out last weekend, and there's a bit of a spark between me and a girl that I used to work with at Kukui, but I'll see how that goes. I'm not really fussed. But yeah, like, there's just been something in me that I can't explain. That's just like, why am I feeling like this? And I don't know. So I'll put that aside for the moment. So yeah, being extremely lonely, feeling a little bit isolated, and dealing with my emotions. They all seem to be re-earthing for some reason. Besides that, the business is getting better. It's averaging about $200, $250 US a day through the website itself. I spend $100 Aussie a week on advertising, so it's not bad. It's a good return, considering I don't really have to do much for it except put the containers in the envelope and send it off. Gonna get a new website done. Gonna buy some more machinery in, a proper one that's not broken, and sorry, I'm just all over the place. That's what I mean, I'm all over the place. I can't even hold a conversation with people. I went out to the bar yesterday. I'm normally like, yeah, I'm normally with it. I've always got the chat, and I didn't have it. My mojo was gone. So business is okay. Got some more machinery coming in. Didn't have any large orders come through last week, but then yesterday one of my Australian clients ordered 5,000 tablets, and that's another 7,500 Aussie profit, so that'll help. And then yesterday afternoon, one of the guys that I'm dealing with here who wanted to buy bulk product and machinery, etc. He didn't want to pay a deposit because he didn't want to pay money up front for something he hadn't got. And I said, that's okay, well, you don't have to buy from me, have a nice day. And I said, I am who I am, you know where I am, I'm not going to run off with your measly deposit. And I sort of played his bluff, and he called me back yesterday, last night, and said, look, I'll come give you the whole amount up front. So there's 14,000 Aussie profit on that deal. And that'll go through Wednesday, Thursday next week. So this week it's been about 22,000 Aussie profit. It's okay. Machinery's coming in. A couple of those two deals will see me through for the next few weeks. Building the website and buying more product. It's all very expensive. I've also found a new ingredient. Sorry, I do have a breakthrough. This is a massive breakthrough for the business. I'll cover my finger so you can't see what it is. This ingredient here is amazing. Completely legal in every country in the world. It's an extract of an oleo resin, which is from a particular plant group, found predominantly in like Spain and Mexico, etc. But it's really, really good stuff. And I had a tiny little bit in my drink, and my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. I felt like King Kong. So it's a stimulant, obviously. But I'm going to put 1 point of this in per tablet, and then resend out the tablets to all my customers saying this is generation 3. And if you'd like to order this product, feel free to do so to replace your last order, and we'll give it to you at cost. And this is the most expensive ingredient. This is the most expensive ingredient I've ever used in a product, and it's costing me $550 US per kilo for the ingredient, which doesn't sound like much, but when you compare it to $12 for caffeine, it's quite a jump, but still very profitable per tablet. So that's massive breakthrough. So I did have a good week. I went to Tesco's and bought my groceries, which you can see over here. I've also had a haircut. I am in the process of growing my hair longer, so they've cut it in a way which will let it grow a little bit nicer. And I've been going to the gym. I'm going to go try this next month. I'm going to aim to go to the gym 4 times a week, and then the other days run, so I get really fit like I was when I was back in Australia. Because I'm going back to Australia in 14 weeks because my younger brother and his girlfriend are having a baby boy, and I'd like to be back there for that. So I've got some massive goals to have done by then. I need to have a website up and running in 3 languages and 5 currencies, which is about a 6-week project. I've got to get in a machine that can precision manufacture my product to the dosage that I want. That's going to happen in the next month. I've got packaging customised packaging to organise from China, get the tooling made and get it shipped over on the sea. And once that's done, I've then got to make the product, or get the product made, make it myself obviously, make the product, and then outsource the packaging to a group of, I guess, whoever. Like, I'll either pay people to do it or I'll outsource it, but I'm not doing the packaging myself. And what else? I've got to get packaging sorted, the product actually made, the website up and running, and then once the stock's packaged, all ready to go, I'll then drop that off to the distribution centre, who's going to ship out the orders on my behalf, and then I'll work on marketing. I can focus on my Google advertising, my Facebook advertising, and after I've done that, I'm then going to go to America, New Zealand, Australia, probably of course I'll go to France and Germany because they're next door. I'm going to go to each one of those countries and I'm going to find out what are the most popular youth magazines, age between 18 and 30 demographic. And I'm going to put adverts in those magazines, and I'm also going to do product launches, I'll hire some decent looking females and males to hand out free product at the clubs and that, or maybe when you buy a door entry they give you one for free, so I'll do a deal with the clubs themselves. And all that has to happen in the next 14 weeks. So when I come back to Australia, the business is running itself without me, and I believe by that time it will be. So it's been good. I've set it up and I've had about 50 grand into the business profit in the last 2 months, and it doesn't seem that long ago that I was sitting in a shed half this size, pretty much crying my eyes out about my situation and not sure if I was going to make it or not. It's still only very much in its startup phase, but it's come a long way in 2 months, and I believe the next 2 months it will make as much progress as it did the first 3 months. Yeah, and I went to Tesco's and bought some groceries because I've got a bike now, which you can see. I'll show you that. Oh, sorry about the bad video footage. There's my bike, there's my doors, there's all my lights. Did a bit of tidying up. There's my food, clothes, envelopes to get stock packaged in, and shelving. Oh, and paperwork over there. Wow, that is a couple of things I didn't tell you about. Back again. Sorry, I'll tell you what I said. The early comment was, see, I'm all over the shop and I just don't know why. It's really frustrating me. I went to Tesco's last night, did my grocery shopping, and got on my bike and put all the stuff in the back of the basket and rode home. And as I was riding home, I thought to myself, only 2 months ago did I get down to 50 pence and a $5 Australian note, and it was almost at the point of stealing food to eat, but I didn't. Because I'm not doing anything like that ever again in my life. But it was 2 months ago, 8 weeks. I was walking back from the supermarket at 2 and 3 in the morning, getting free food because that's when they throw it away, thinking my life is going to turn around. And those who know me know I've been in a lot of low spots in my life, but I absolutely believe that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And if you have the support of an amazingly loving and dedicated family like I do, and friends that are there for you no matter what, like I have, things will always be okay. And I heard a really good saying yesterday. Well, it's not a saying, it's a symbol from the Isle of Man, which is somewhere in the UK. I'm not sure where it is, but it's Isle of Man, and it's a really nice tropical area. Not tropical, sorry, it's a really nice touristy spot. And one of the guys here working on his van had an earring that had 3 legs, was the symbol. So yeah, 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 legs. And I asked him what it stands for, and it's a symbol of the Isle of Man, and it predominantly means whichever way you throw me, I'll land on 2 feet. And I thought to myself, that's really cool. And I think that's what I believe in. Doesn't matter what life throws at you or what life throws at me, I'll always land on 2 feet, I'll make it happen, and I'll keep going. Yeah, you have to. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And whichever way you throw me, I'll land on 2 feet. I just want to also say that, once again, my family is amazing. I love my mother, my father, my younger brother and sister. They're my world. And things are going to get better, and I'm going to get my life on track, and my family and friends, they're going to always be close to me. I guess I'm babbling on a little bit now, but that's my update for the week. I also, sorry, one more update. Because it's been a long time since we had an update, and it's nice talking to a camera, because besides that I am bloody lonely. I registered Never Nap Industries Limited, as you know, and then I attempted to register Penrod Pharmaceuticals Limited, and I wanted to register a pharmaceutical company so I can buy my raw ingredients at cost price, because at the moment I'm buying it through a dozen resellers who are all putting their margin on it, and the price I'm paying per kilo for my raw ingredients is way too high. But if I have a pharmaceutical company, I can buy it for cost price, and it looks more professional as well. So I went to register a pharmaceutical company, and they said you can't use the word pharmaceuticals in your business name until the Royal Pharmaceutical Society of Great Britain says you can. So I thought to myself, how am I going to do this? So that was easy. I set up a company called Penrod Distributions Limited, and said that we buy and sell pharmaceutical intermediaries, which we do, and we're currently known as Penrod Distributions Limited, which we were because I just registered the company, and would like to change our name from Penrod Distributions Limited to Penrod Pharmaceuticals Limited. I wrote it up, proper language and pretty decent letter, and I sent that off on Friday. So all going well, this time next month I should be the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, limited, registered, 100% legit, which will be fantastic. And the way I thought about structuring it was Penrod Pharmaceuticals Limited will purchase all the raw ingredients and subcontract manufacture the goods for Penrod Distributions, which will ship the goods out on behalf of Never Nap Limited. It's perfect. I've also going to register the Penrod Pharmaceuticals in the British Virgin Islands, and that company will hold the funds that Never Nap make, and I won't realise those funds until I need to. Technically I won't have to pay tax on that part of the business, which is great. And that's all for now. As you can see, I didn't show you this either, sorry, it's a bit of an ugly shot close up. All my post-its on the wall are almost done, and a few more here. But once I've done that, it'll be good. Everything will be done, and everything will be done, and I'll be able to move on with today. It is a Sunday. It's 6 AM in the morning, 6:12 now in the morning. I'm going to have my breakfast, take care of a few more, maintenance things for the business. I'm going to go down to the gym at 8 o'clock. I'm going to do a really good gym session, have a shower, get fresh, come back, and I'm going to go to church and thank God for what He's done in my life, because He's done a lot. Without Him, I wouldn't be here. affect me. Test number 2 it's Friday the 31st of July 2009. Never Nap has been going reasonably well, but I haven't had many repeat orders. The reason I haven't had many repeat orders is my ingredients are average. I need to add better ingredients, and then if I add better ingredients I'll get more customers. The reason I'm sounding a little bit funny at the moment is I've just tested a new ingredient. I won't say what it is in case someone gets their hands on the video, but I bought it from another provider a week ago and that was really good, and I'm just checking that this is as good if not better than the one that I've already bought. So far, honestly I can't tell. The effects are a little bit spacey. You feel a little bit spacey. Music sounds better. You lose track of what you're doing, which is pretty normal. I thought it may have been DMAA because it had the same aftertaste, but it's not. So pretty jittery. Got the jitters. Would probably be much better if it was on a dance floor or something right now, maybe. I can feel myself almost biting my side of my cheeks, like. I'm a big person, so I only had 200 milligrams, so if it's affecting me like this, say someone half my body size would really be like, wow, on this product. So yeah, all in all I think it works. The only thing is I'm still very coherent and I'm not in an overly loved up mood, so I actually want my products to give you that, that loved up feeling. And I don't think at the moment this product does that. Or it may be because I'm sitting in the shed by myself that I'm not sure if it does that or not. But it definitely has an effect. It's a speedy sort of effect. Makes me very chatty, as I'm obviously talking to a camera now. Hit me in about 10 minutes, it took to hit me. So I had 100 milligrams. Yep, I felt it. And then I had 200 milligrams. Because the tablets that I make were going to be 200 milligrams per tablet so 200 milligrams active ingredient per tablet. Whew. So I wanted to check that it was good, and so far so good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'd probably try it around a group of people to see if the effects are different, and I've got 2 more tests. That's all I'm having tonight. I hope the effects last for about an hour and a half, then I'll know that it's a good product. I'm going to mix tomorrow. I've been reading in forums that a lot of the other party high companies, such as London Underground Doves, there's another one, Neo Organics, they were using these ingredients for a little while. London Underground Doves is probably the most successful, I'd say the most successful herbal high company at the moment, because their products have a very good reputation, and they've been around for about 5 years. They sell it as plant feeder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how the effects come along in the next half an hour. Obviously, look, I'm talking like continuously, so obviously the stuff works. That's obvious. And I'm a little bit off my head, so that's good as well. But I don't know whether I have that loved up feeling, and I need my pills to have that loved up feeling. So I'll know tomorrow, and I'll also like to know what the come down is, because if it's got as bad a come down as the other one, then I don't want to do it, because you lose your mind at the end of it all. But yeah, I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to try 100 of each together, mixed together, have a line of that, see how I feel. And then maybe I'll do a tablet with 100 and 100 and 200 binder. So maybe I'll do that as well. I'm not sure yet. But I'm coherent, so it doesn't make you go gaga, which is good. That's all. So yeah, sample number 2, new supplier, $300 cheaper per kilo, seemingly a more crystallized product, and he's willing to reduce the price further for a bulk purchase. So yeah, supply number 2, okay, so far. I'll check tomorrow again and we'll see how we go. I'd also like to see how it goes once it's been pressed, so I'll press some of that into one pill and I'll try it tomorrow on its own. 200 milligrams of that, 200 milligrams of binder, pressed in the tablet, and I'll give it a go tomorrow. Yeah, that's all. How else? Okay, let's see if I can have a normal conversation with the camera now. Besides that, things have been better. I sent 29,250 tablets to Melbourne. From that, the first order was lost. The second order was seized by UK Customs for no reason at all, considering it only contains shelved ingredients. So I should get that back soon. I'll write to them on Monday. The third order received, yes. The fourth order received, and 3 more on the way. The reason being, I want more to come on the way, is because I got down to like $500 left in my pocket. And then with the orders, as you can see here, those purple bags, that's more stock to be sent off, and I want to go home and see my brother in a month and a half as well, because in a month and a half he's having a kid and I want to be there for that. But I wanted to be there for that, but I also wanted to be able to have some money in my pocket. I've got 6 pieces of machinery at the docks at the moment. They should be cleared Monday. Once I sell that, that's 40 grand Aussie. There's 10 grand on the on the floor there, and 10 grand Aussie coming in. Plus I've got 10 grand in the bank. Plus I've got 10 grand on the bench worth of product which I'm about to make. And once I get this product out there, 100 grand. So I think the way for Nevanap to evolve is to step away from its current ingredients and to definitely go down the line of the party herbal high market. The market's very big, it's very consistent, and the margins are decent. I'll do that for a year and a half, and I need to set up properly. I need to get a professional website. Note to self, get professional website. Second note to self, get very good containers, work out your pricing structure. Note to self number 3, work out the legalities of the product, where you can and can't sell it. Only sell it where you're allowed to sell it. Do not sell it where you're not allowed to sell it, regardless of the money. Think long term, build up the product, sell out to the competition, sell out to Amhi Co once you've built your name up. Note to self number 5, pay people. Get like 5 or 6 or 7 employees just to blog and blog and blog. Save up £2,000 and then hire like 5 or 6 people from India to go onto all the legal high forums and just massively blog massive amounts of information about Nevanap and how good it is. Note to self number 6, every single person who's bought from your website, you send a 2-pack 2 for free, and you put a note on there saying this is the new Nevanap range, please go back to our website. It's also known as plant feed and not for human consumption, etc, etc, etc. Please have 1 tablet, wait an hour and see how you feel. And we're sorry that the original batch were not up to scratch. Our new batch has these ingredients in it, and we look forward to your future business. Please accept this first shipment with compliments, and note that all future shipments will have these ingredients in it. We appreciate your customs, and thank you for staying with us as a long-term customer. Something like that. Yeah, perfect. By the end of next year, okay, you wanted your beach house by the end of this year. You wanted to go back, show Talia, you know, I made $2 million and I bought my house in Brighton, and I'm going to go back to that mound and I'm going to sit there with another friend, with my friends, and say, guys, it was X amount of years ago at this exact spot that I told Talia that this business was going to make millions of dollars, but I needed to go overseas to do it. She's an amazing girl. I love her deeply. I'm still not over her. She's moved on, that's fine. But I owe it to her, I owe it to myself, I owe it to my family and my friends to make this product work and to come back debt-free, addiction-free. Drugs are not my addiction, by the way. Debt-free, addiction-free, good head, good mind, good future plan. Be there for your brother and his child, be there for your sister and hers. Yep, this product works. Look, I'm talking like an idiot. It definitely works. This product works well. Okay, signing off for now. I shall sign in again tomorrow afternoon when the effects are fully worn off, and I'll look at this review and then I'll give myself a review on my review. Okay, that's it. Oh, and yeah, the business has made about 70 grand since we last spoke. When I came over here the second time, as you can see through the earlier videos, I had $5. I had $5. I had $5 Australian left in my hand. That's it. That's all I had. And I said to myself, I'm going to make this work. No matter what, I'm going to make this work. For a week I was stealing food from a supermarket to survive. I got some orders online and I built my business back up. Everything you see here, everything, was built off Nevernap. And since then, I haven't lied. Sorry, since stealing the sandwiches from the supermarket, I've lied to the people about my circumstances, of course, and I've lied about where I live, and I've lied about what I'm doing over here, because I don't want everyone to know that, you know, the whole story about my past. But besides that, regarding the business, I haven't lied to anyone. It's on track, it's legal, it's making money, and I'm doing things properly. And I've got some good friends I've got some good mates over here, but whenever I've been around them recently, I've been very, very paranoid that they're actually like watching me or filming me all the time. Even now, I feel like I'm being filmed. I feel like everything I'm doing somehow is being monitored and logged and is ending up on the internet as some sort of internet sitcom or some sort of internet journal. The conversations that I've had with people when I've not been on stuff, but they thought that I was on stuff, they're commenting like, they throw comments like they know a lot more about my life than I've let them know. So that sort of worries me a little bit. So I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this paranoia until I'm out of the country and everything's fine. But I definitely at the moment still feel like I'm being watched and monitored, and my friends know everything about my life, and that I don't know, that they don't think, they don't know that I know or I believe that I'm being watched. I look at the roof sometimes in little corners and I'm like, is there a camera up there? I wonder. And comments like at the barbecue the other night, some guy I'd never met before, some random guy, started making comments like, oh, you got to do what you got to do to make money. You know, a few weeks ago I had no work, and you know, I was stealing sandwiches from the supermarket, but you know, it was only for a week. And he made that comment as if that's something he'd done, but it's like he was saying it to see if I reacted to it, to see if I actually knew or I'd done that, because obviously I have done that. That's what I did when I first came over here. But it's like they're sort of letting me know on the sly that they know about a lot more about me than they're letting on. But I just played ignorant and went along with it. But in my head, I'm just collating all this information of all these comments people are making, and then thinking they know a lot more about me than they're letting me know they know about me. And even now, I feel that this is going to end up on the internet, and somehow, before I get back to Australia, or just when I get back, someone's going to send me an email with a link saying, your whole Nevernap business, you're being watched the whole time. And by the way, you know, have a look at your sitcom. Everyone knows about your life. You're a bit of a, you know, everyone online knows about you now. And that's a bit worrying, because I'm very, very paranoid that I'm part of some sort of production, some sort of sitcom, some sort of online, I don't know, some story, some journal, I don't know. And when I speak to my mum in depth about things, people throw out comments 2 weeks ago at a barbecue when we're all meant to be, you know, a bit drunk and a bit stoned and a bit on, you know, these chemicals I've got. And they threw out comments like, oh, and he calls his mum. And I heard those comments. They were talking amongst themselves, but they were talking amongst themselves out loud as if I was meant to listen in. So, anyway, that's all. Obviously this stuff works because I'm talking like an idiot. But yeah. Test 2, product works. Is the effect desirable? I'm not sure. I've got to go. Phone's ringing. My name is Naaman. I'm here to make a difference.